Johnny Matters. Yes, it's another episode of Johnny Matters today. How has your day been? How was your day? I know some people would be watching in the morning or afternoon, or you're just using it to relax before you go to bed. So, how was your day? My name is Yetty, but you can call me Yetty, and I'm not doing this alone today. I have Mr. Nicon in the house with me, as usual.
Yeah, as usual. My name is Adini. People call me Mr. Nicon. We want to welcome you to this great episode. You are welcome to Johnny Matters.
Yeah, we cold today. What's going on?
Yeah, it's the atmosphere. In Nigeria, you have to be cold. Not atmosphere.
Yeah,
Everybody
I'm not
cold.
cold. I'm not cold.
You are active. So everybody is cold in this country.
I am not cold. By the grace of God, I am not cold.
Grace of God.
Yes, by the grace of God, I am not cold.
Okay, well, the grace is with us too.
But
we are cold.
I am not cold.
We are cold.
Don't mind Mr. Nicon. He's not cold. Yes.
We need strength.
Okay, I will not cast you.
We need strength.
I will not
cast me.
Okay.
I am nobody. I need you people.
Me, I have God. That's why I am active. And I'm very sure he has God.
And he has the most number.
I have God though. I have God.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that we have now.
Yeah, right now.
But looking at what is ongoing, human thing is making us cold.
Yeah.
But God is giving us the strength. Oh, I get that. Welcome to Johnny Matters. It's a great privilege to have you guys watching us this moment.
Yeah.
We want to beg you to kindly share, like, and subscribe. Send it to your friends and family. Tell them about Johnny Matters. Let them also come and learn and watch some reasonable information that can be of advantage to them when it comes to travel matters.
Yeah. So today we're going to be talking about something that is affecting most people currently.
Mm-hmm.
So currently, when people travel out of the country, they have issues with their course of study, and then basically the challenges people will face when it comes to choice of study in the abroad.
Okay, you mean what they get after finishing their course?
Because some people might feel, oh, let me go for this lesser course, probably because of the cost of study and stuff. And then, or they might feel maybe the years is shorter, and they have calculated in their head that after 2-3 years they would have started working, and then they find out that after they finish working that they cannot get a job for that course. Unlike Nigeria, that you can study Yoruba and go and work at the bank. Obviously, in that case, it doesn't work out.
Yes.
So now the challenges people go through when they choose a lesser course and how it affects them in the
in fact, it's a nice thing because it's a major issue that most of our people are facing out there.
Yeah.
Not only people from our country, even people from the whole of Africa and all. Because if you look at the calibers of people that are going to this foreign land to go and study, Africa is actually topping the list along with some other Asian countries. So it's a major issue. And when you look at the life thereafter, at times it is not encouraging. Some of them, they are praying. Some of them, they are facing a lot presently. And how do we mean? Looking at the inception, which happens to be the very first day, that most of our people are making a decision to embark on the study journey in abroad. One of the things that comes to people's mind, like you said, is the first look into the financial factor.
Yeah.
Because they will know their purse and they will know what they can afford. So some of them would go to search for some courses that are not too expensive.
Yeah.
Quite numbers of times we've seen people requesting from travel consultant that, okay, can you just get me any school
that does any course
that is cheap, that is not expensive. That's what people are saying. But people are not actually looking at the problem or challenges that they are going to face at the end of that program.
Yeah.
Now, there are some courses that are not expensive, like they have been enrolling for,
Yeah.
but what is the assurance of you getting a job after you have completed those courses? And at the same time, we cannot blame them. Everybody just want to leave this country by all means.
They are looking for an escape route.
They are looking for an escape route. You see people even going to study, applying for study visa and getting to that country and they are not going to school again. So you see people with that high level of desperation, so determined that there's nothing that anybody can tell them. They want to live by all means. But we are talking about those that have it in mind to study and also to finish their course in the country that they travel to and hoping to get a job over there. If you are one of those people that are hoping to embark on this kind of academic journey, please, our candid advice at this moment, we understand that dollar presently, all these foreign currencies is high.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you must also look into what you are going to get at the end of the program. Even if you are getting a cheaper tuition fee, the question is, how much is that cheap fee that we are even talking about?
And then how is it going to benefit you?
How is it going to benefit
at the
you?
end of the whole thing?
So, in other words, we don't even have a cheap tuition fee. Because even if you are paying 2,000 USD as your overall tuition fee, I think today now dollar will be around 1,007 something to $1. Yeah. Now $1,000 will be around 1.7 million naira. So if it's $2,000, that's about 3 point something million. 3 point something million naira is a lot of money. So even if you are paying a lesser tuition fee, it's still money. So, and it's not as if that most of us have this money somewhere. Some of us still want to go and borrow, get loan, sell our properties and all. What will now be the result that you are going to get after you have
you've gone to school, you sold everything, and eventually
and at the end of
course is not useful.
The course is not useful, and you were being told to return back to your country. Why can't you plan it well?
Yeah, I think even adding to what you just said now, it's something that you can go online.
Yes.
Like, I don't know, technology has made everything so easy.
Easy, yes.
And you can go online, Google these courses. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's not necessary you pick like studying medicine or something. There are still courses that people overlook, but then they are very useful.
Yes.
You can, for example, you can study something like data analysis and stuff. Like there's just so many courses that you don't just rush to a particular place because people are rushing there. I'm not saying that.
And if you look at most of these courses that people usually crave for because of the lesser tuition fee, is more this management courses. You want to go to Canada and you are hoping to go and study business management.
What are you managing? Manage your business in Nigeria.
Do you want to set up a business over there? Do you think they are going to
a white man is going to give you his job
as a business manager without experience? You cannot speak diverse languages, and you are just coming on board. Nobody is going to give you that. But if you are doing these IT courses, like the data science I mentioned, artificial intelligence, robotics, all these back-end and front-end computer IT courses, they are highly lucrative. So even if you are not a science,
that's what I was thinking about, because some people would feel, oh, I'm not a science student. I studied arts. I'm into the accounting sector. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's just a matter of reading book.
Yes, as a matter of fact, you can start an undergraduate course. And there are schools that will still take you, even if you are not a science student. It's just all about research. Make an appropriate research before starting anything. Now, we have a lot of people now over there that are facing this problem. I've seen a lot of people calling me saying that, hey, you need to be praying for us now. Why? Because they are about to finish their program and there is no assurance that they are going to get job. And now imagine somebody that have been in that country now returning back to Nigeria. Nobody will travel to Canada and would like to return back to Nigeria. Nobody's going to leave Nigeria. Nobody will live here and now you are now getting to that country and you are saying you want to return back. After you have stayed over there for a year, 2 years, and now returning back home with nothing. No, it's not possible. It's going to be eternal trauma. So, in order not to have any issues like that, try as much as possible research before you go. To do enough research before you embark on that journey. And as a matter of fact, I understand personally that to get funds is something else. To study abroad now, you need a lot of money. Now, in UK, we have some people, because if you apply for UK study visa, most of these schools will ask you to pay half of the some part of the tuition fee. Let us assume your total tuition fee is 16,000 euro. Now, some of them will ask you to pay a deposit of 3,000 pounds, rather 16,000 pounds. So they will ask you to pay some 3,000 pounds, 3,500 pounds, some 4,000, but minimum I think is 3,500 pounds. And they will tell you, if you are to enroll for January admission, they will tell you to pay deposit of 3,500 in assumption before we can release your confirmation of acceptance to you, which is cash. Now, after you've done that, they are going to send it to you. But at the same time, they are still going to tell you that before the end of January, you have to pay the remaining half of that tuition fee. If your overall tuition fee is 16,000 pounds, you've paid 3,500. So you are expected to pay additional. I'm doing the math. You understand? They tell you to pay additional. I'm doing the math in naira. Yes, you are expected to pay additional balance before. For that be so you're paying about. You are paying 8,000. If my math is correct, you're paying about 8,000. 8,000 pounds. It's more than, because you were saying 16. If it's 16. Oh no, you're paying 12,500. No. If it's 16. You first paid 3,500. Yeah. So the half of 16 is 8. Yeah. So they will ask you to pay 4,500 in January. Yeah. Now we are in November now. You are paying half before December. So January you still pay another half. And you cannot get to most of this country in a month and you make that money within a month. It's not possible. So but most of our people, we don't even do enough research. Some of us will just be like, since I've gotten my visa, then let me just go like that. And you see them going there and they are now facing these issues to the extent that they will start calling telling them at home that this is what I'm facing. Or you tell them to send money, to sell some things, and the people back home will start running like that. So it's better to do enough research before starting it. And we've had a lot of I won't say argument, a lot of information from our people that they will tell you that it is our agent that do not tell us. They didn't tell us that we are going to. Google is your friend. Well, I'm telling you, we are telling you, Google is your friend. And as a matter of fact, if I come to your office to make an inquiry as a travel consultant, if you are giving me an information, you cannot stop me of revisiting another consultant just because I want to have a valid information. You can even ask for you to be going to a country. And now that people are even jackpotting and traveling out almost every day, at least you know at least one person in one country. So it's something that you can easily pick up your phone and this is what they told me where I went to. And then I need your advice, I need your counsel about something. You would find somebody to tell you something that will put you on the right track.
oh, this is how you should do it. This is even with when you have people over there, I just feel it's more easier because they are there. They know what it is like there. They know the jobs, they know the courses rather that are meaningful and the ones that would easily get you employed and the ones that would lay you back. So I just feel you should ask questions. There's no crime in asking questions. There's no crime in asking for help. Like Mr. Nicon now, if he needs any help, we'll just call me. So that's by the way. But to be honest, ask for questions. Ask people for questions. Google things, anything you don't understand, even when you feel like you understand. So you don't be an IT kid. So you ask questions. It's okay to ask questions. So
it's okay to ask questions. And for our people that are facing one or two challenges presently,
I feel I would advise them to take online courses.
They can also do some online courses. That's the best advice. Don't limit yourself to that particular course that you have studied. You can also take some online courses. It will be an addendum to the credentials that you have gotten, and it will open more opportunities for you. And don't ever think that you are coming back home. Be optimistic, and at the same time make friends. A quiet mouth is a closed destiny. So don't kill yourself by remaining quiet. Make friends, talk to people, learn more about the country immigration law. You know, I used to tell people the fact that you have your uncle living in a country does not mean that you understand the immigration law of that country. And I put it to all of you that are watching us. How many of Nigerian immigration law do you know? So if you can answer it with all sincerity, you will agree with me that the fact that people are staying in a particular country does not mean that the person understands what is going on
in the law
and over there. So if you are mingling, relating with the people that do not have information that can help you regarding your status, you are going to have problems.
Big issue.
Try as much as possible to relate to people that have the knowledge, people that know the law. There is no crime in looking for an immigration lawyer. They are going to guide you. And most of these things, they don't take too much of money. At times, what we read online is not always correct. What information you see online, most of these are human opinion. But when you go there, make an inquiry. They are not going to kill you. The worst is to tell you the amount and you leave the office. But it's better than you staying at home thinking that you have all the information that you don't even have.
At least, I think it was this year most people knew it was a crime in Nigeria to tear the international passport.
Yeah, some people don't know. And as a matter of fact, if you check the back of the international passport, you will see it there that the passport is not even your property. It is true you paid for it too, but it's not your property. Government can revoke it at any time.
So, like Mr. Nicon has said, ask people for help, look for immigration officers. Then even online.
Yes.
For each immigration office, they have their own.
Of course.
They have their own website. Go to their website. Check for their laws. You'll find it there. At least you'll be able to learn one or two things. I think it was during that time of tearing of passport. Some guys came out, they had a skit, and then they did something like that. They thought it was passport. I was forced to go to the Nigerian immigration site. I want to know. Now I want to know what offense I will commit that will make these people arrest me and what not to do. So you can Google, learn one or two things, and then.
Before we round it off, I still want to tell you that the best route to relocate to abroad, one of these still remains study out. So we are not telling you not to embark on a study journey. It's one of the best and reliable routes to relocate into the foreign country and also to travel with your family. But what we are saying is to do it right, get it right, so as not to have
issues at the end of it. Yes, like Mr. Nicon has said, just to add to what he has said, today I'm just adding to what he has said. Okay, just to add to what Mr. Nicon has said, choose wisely.
Yeah.
Don't just choose. Don't just rush into anything.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Ask, like I'm going to insist on that, asking for help. Just don't rush because people are rushing to this particular course, or because they say this course is making money. By the time you finish your school, what if that course is not making money again? What if they are not employing people anymore? So sit down, take your time, then use yourself. You know your capability. This is what my brain can take. Sit down, relax, digest whatever the course is about. Can I do this thing? Just don't do it because others are doing it. No, it won't pay you.
Of course.
Try as much as possible to develop passion for it, and then see where it takes you. And with that, back on to the end of this particular episode. I hope you were able to learn one or two things from this particular episode. And like we always tell you, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share. And you know how we do it. Now you share with your friends, family, enemies, your neighbors, everybody. Just share. I beg. Please. Yes, we're begging. My name is Yetty. I'm Dave, but you can call me Yetty. And Mr. Nicon, before we go.
I want to try to use your voice.
You cannot get it.
I can. Should we bet it?
You cannot get it.
I think we should bet it. I can get it.
You can't get it.
You think I cannot imitate your voice? Should I try?
Try.
I should try.
Try. And see if people will not laugh at you.
People will laugh. Don't worry. I still remember my name. Mr. Nicon. On this note, we want to call it again. And we are saying
Bye.